What's up? Kids got something to say, of course, here with the WandaVision episode 8 review. Sunday episode.
Previously on.
Previously on, I am Rashad the Dad.
I'm Des.
And today, heck of an episode. Heck of an episode today, man. A lot of things happen. We're going to try to start from the top and run this thing down. Of course, like, share, subscribe to Viz. We doing this until it's done. And when the Falcon went, I said went and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as well as Loki when it comes out too. So talking about all the things we love. With this episode here, a couple major things happen. First, we find out who Agatha is. We go back to like 1693 or something like that to Salem, Massachusetts. Of course, that is the historical place for the Salem witch trials, which we kind of hinted to before, but June 2nd on the calendar. And yeah, we see a very different version of that.
Yeah.
The witch is putting the witch on the trial, which I thought was kind of funny. and will be even more realistic because, if they were real witches back in 1693, the people of Salem wouldn't be able to burn them at the stake.
Not the Puritans.
No, not the colonizers themselves.
Do you know what the whole thing was?
Yeah.
It was like a fungus that was making people act like this. Because they would pee and the dog would taste the pee, and if the dog had like a spasm, they were a witch. But it was the fungus in the bread the whole time. Did y'all know that?
Eating dirty bread.
Yeah.
We see how they basically are putting her on this sort of trial, gonna metaphorically burn her at the stake.
Yeah.
And basically the head of the clique says like, yo, you out here using the darkest of the dark magic.
Yeah, and the head of the clique is Agatha's mother.
Plot twist again. Yeah. So her mom's is like, yeah, yo, we gotta out you, and then she flips the switch on them and kills the whole group.
Yeah, and I don't even think she meant to do it on purpose because she kind of didn't know what was happening.
But then,
towards the end, she was like, "Oh."
Yeah, her face she looked too satisfied.
Yeah,
about
she was
the outcome.
like, "But are we really mad about it? Like they almost killed her."
Yeah, so we see how that happens. She takes the brooch from her mom.
Mm-hmm. You low key feel sympathy for her.
Kind of.
Yeah, I was like, cause she just wanted to be taught.
Yeah, she's like, please teach me. If you teach me, I can learn.
You don't feel the most sympathy. You feel this much sympathy, but then she just goes haywire.
Yeah. So then we fast forward to back in the dungeon, and Wanda is pissed. She's trying to use her magic. Of course, that's
she can't
null and void because she got the spells and everything popping off in the dungeon. She's basically showing her that, hey, like, look, like it's taking the thing. My takeaway was she was like, yo, like it's taking me so long to figure out how to do the smallest thing. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like in regards to being a witch. And then she's like, you don't know what this is? Because the whole time she was like, I've been trying to play the long game with you, but now I got tired. Like I'm trying to show you what it is, but you don't even understand. So now I gotta dig it out of you. So, we even see another thing too. She was, even with the bunny, she was like, I'm glad she knows who we are. The bunny has to be something or somebody. But I'm not gonna hark on that today. But yeah,
the bunny
harkness.
The bunny ate a bird cicada.
Yeah, that was delicious looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Look that up and put it on the screen. Our bunny's omnivores.
And she takes her through the door, takes a piece of her hair off, hit her with a spell. Door opens, and it's what? It's Sokovia. Sokovia in the 90s is basically our replacement for like Bosnia Herzegovina or like Sarajevo. Mm-hmm. And we see how it's crazy because like in the 90s, like it was crazy in Eastern Europe, especially like with that whole thing with like Slobodan Milosevic basically like ethnically cleansing a whole people. So that was so the parallel with that like is like really
We wouldn't survive that.
Nah, it was really crazy because that was going on, and shout out to Anderson Cooper and Lisa Ling, Channel One News. But anyway, they had to deal with all of that, and they're still trying to be a family. My man is out here peddling DVDs, like he had the barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying he could have scammed some people, took some bullets off the ground, put them in a box, and was like, well, you want some bullets?
He's got ammunition. So we see them get in together to have family night, and they speak in English. So we try and teach them English too, by watching old American movies, which is a very realistic thing. A lot of people who don't know American English will watch sitcoms and TV and radio and stuff to figure out how to speak English, which is a smart thing.
I'm about to try to do that.
It's not going to work for you. It hardly ever works the other way around. After that, they sit down chilling. Nike had a quick little promo in there too.
For real?
Yeah, remember they went to get the Mary Tyler Moore stuff, the Dick Van Dyke show. Mm-hmm. There were Nike boxes in the wall too.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I saw that. So
I was wondering what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Nike.
Yeah, there were Nike boxes in the background.
Hold on, how are y'all getting Nike boxes? How old are those shoes?
We won't be upset at that anachronism. Anyway, they end up having straight up war outside as trying to watch this movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, the sitcom. Bomb goes off, explodes, basically the parents instantly.
Instantly killed.
So we see the whole thing, the hotel that they told Ultron in Age of Ultron about what's happening with their family and why they were so mad at Tony Stark. So we see the Stark bomb just sitting there, doesn't go off. We also see how Wanda more than likely detonated a bomb, which was
because the way she put her hand out and she was like twiddling her fingers.
Yeah, her wiggly woos. So
the wiggles.
So
remember that show?
Yeah, unfortunately. So what you call it? So Agatha takes her out of it and then try to explain what's going on. She still doesn't understand how.
How'd you do that, Mom? Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? Let's do that, Mom.
Can I pet
that dog? So next she takes a little bit further in the future, takes her still in Sokovia back to when she was dealing with Strucker, when she was one of Strucker's pupils with Hydra, which I kind of miss Hydra. Hydra was cool. So,
Hydra was a fun plot.
Hydra was great.
And then Thanos happened.
Yeah.
I'll take Hydra over Thanos any day.
Yeah. So we got the trials that we're going through. It was crazy because it was like state your name and designation, all that. I'm a volunteer. And then dude was like, hey, so everybody else has died. He's like, oh.
He's like,
hey, what the heck you doing, huh?
Hey, friend. No.
Just give us a second. We're going to be on.
I was like, they're not going to turn it.
Nah. Wanda was looking all dead in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Wanda was like, I already want to die.
Was looking like a ghost in that joint.
Yeah, why was she so pale?
Y'all like feeding her?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't she have some water?
She volunteered for this. I should be treating her better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the crazy part about the next scene is just how to them it was a second, but to her it was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then they show. I'm just put a picture up if you didn't catch it. It's basically a almost like a premonition or just a vision. A vision of herself.
And then we're going to put another picture up and show how alike it is to Fiona and Shrek when they were at the wedding. One picture right here, one right here. Because that, my mind immediately went to that. I was like, oh, okay, Fiona, come through. She has red hair.
Yeah.
She
does.
That.
Yeah. Yeah.
That just came to my mind. I just realized that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, now we're going to have to do the video, 24 Reasons Why Shrek and WandaVision are the same. Shout out Couch T. We see her watching another stupid sitcom, The Brady Bunch. I hate these old sitcoms, but it's a good show.
The way she watches these shows.
Yeah, she was watching them joints like
you should not be into this like that.
Watch them joints in like over here and like meditation pose.
Yeah,
legs
like
crossed.
put up some good times. Sanford and Son. That was out.
Yeah.
Wanda be like, turn this trash off.
What are black people? Who are black people?
And Striker like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, and then
good question. You know, her first black person was Falcon. She went to Wakanda and she was like, yo.
Her first black person was War Machine.
She went to Wakanda and was amazed.
Boom. Looking for this? Yeah, so again, that was the Age of Ultron too. Why y'all should have watched Age of Ultron.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So fast forward, because Agatha still hasn't seen what's going on. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to we go to Sword, right?
Yeah.
Go to Sword next.
She's talking to the guy about seeing.
Talking to the jerk at the daggone
desk.
At the desk, the same jerk from the first episode.
Yes.
Episode 4 with
customer
Monica.
Service is not doing great.
Nah, yeah. He said, "Oh, I gotta open doors, man. I got it."
Yeah, and she goes to Hayward's office, and Hayward's office is above Vision, and she was like, yeah, I want to see Vision, and he was like, well, turn around, curtain reveal.
Zang.
He's like, and here we have Vision, like it's a game show.
Yeah, like in Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
We definitely gotta make a video now.
So she sees and like Hayward's so. He's so slick at the mouth, yo. Like he's talking wretched the whole time.
Like I was like, if I was Wanda, he would have got killed then and there. But she's grieving, so she's not even thinking.
No, he's trying to see her baby. And then he basically tells like, yo, like he said, I just want to. He needs a proper burial. He was like, fam, this is $3 billion in vibranium. You ain't putting this in the ground.
You know what I would have did? I was like, I got you on that vibranium. Black Panther, Okoye, I got something for you.
Like Shuri.
Yeah, Shuri.
Yeah,
It's some colonizers that got your stuff. Because that's her favorite word.
Yeah.
She would have been like, I am on my way, sis. I am on my way.
Yeah. So we see her, bust through the window. She gets pissed off, bust through the window. Tells everybody to stand down. Then she again tries to go and touches Vision and tries to feel Vision. And we said this before.
Yeah.
But the through line of their connection has been ever since. We skipped the whole part, yo. We skipped the part.
Did?
Yeah, we skipped Civil War. So we skipped this. They went to Civil War first. So Civil War movie, of course, where Vision and Wanda were at the compound. If you remember the movie, they were kind of Vision had to basically like babysit her.
Were they watching Cheaper by the Dozen? What were they watching?
Oh man, they were watching.
No, because he had brown.
They were watching Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they were watching Malcolm in the Middle, and they were talking, and then Vision hits us with the line of all lines. She was sad, talking about her grief and stuff, and Vision says, but what is grief if not love persevering?
And it tells at your heartstrings.
And I was like,
oh gosh.
Fam, you so right though. You are so right. Then I thought about
respect.
Then I had a 10-second pause of me thinking about grief and sadness. And I was like, yes, when you are like that, it is love that kind of propels you back forward to moving. So I was like, man, like that was a line.
It's kind of like the person I love want a woman to be like this.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly
So,
what it is. Unless the
yeah.
person that you love was like, real selfish. But that's another story. So, because this whole through line of feeling Vision, of Wanda being able to feel Vision. So first we had the first encounter was when what? Again, back in Age of Ultron when he saves her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Second, we have what? Them being together in in Civil War.
Yeah, they're like kind of always
you
together.
have like this burgeoning relationship.
Yeah.
And at the time we was like, yo, this is like way too fast for me to even have any sort of like a relationship or anything together. But we didn't know they was building to this.
Yeah.
So we see them have this, making pepperkosh and all that good stuff. And so this scene is more than likely before that happened. Because there's a scene, of course, in Civil War where Wanda is talking to Cap, and then he phases into the wall and he's like, Viz, like, I keep on telling you stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? So there's this scene we have in WandaVision, of course, where they're talking, and then she's watching TV, and then she feels him close by, and she says, Vision? And he just phases into the wall.
I wonder, do he just be in between walls? Like, is that his quip?
I don't know. Like, hey, it's Vision.
Like he takes Thor's hammer and it's just in between the wall with the hammer.
He
So like
just playing with
Thor like this, and he breaks the wall, and Vision comes flying with it.
That's funny.
My mind is
hijinks.
great. My mind is great, yo.
Stop. Why? Over here applauding yourself.
You're
right.
your best supporter.
It was funny though. So hijinks with Vision coming soon to Disney Plus. So we have
Produced by Rashad and Desiree Jones.
Let me get to the point.
I'm
so
sorry.
this whole through line of Wanda being able to feel Vision and vice versa. So those instances. Then we have when on the Civil War when they were fighting, and the first person Vision goes to is Wanda, asks if she was okay.
Yeah.
And then she then acquiesces. Also, we have in Infinity War where Vision is like going through, like, he's having like a daggone milestone headache, and she touches him. He said, and she says, well, all I feel is you. Call back into the movie where he's like, it's okay, all I feel is you. She then destroys the Mind Stone. Rewind, crushes out Thanos.
Yeah.
Then go back to this movie. I mean, this series
show.
rather. I'm sorry, I said this one emphatically too. So this series, and we see what she hops down, and then goes into where Vision is back at Sword, feels Vision, and what did she say? I don't even feel him anymore.
Yeah. You want to know what's funny about that part? She was like when she came down, when the guards came up, it was just like scientists in single file lines behind the guard.
Like, hey.
Like, did you notice that?
Yeah, he's
I was like, that's funny to me.
like, I'm not trying to get these hands, yo. Like, this is just my job. I get.
It is like they in single file. It's like everybody had a person to go behind. That was just funny to me.
Yeah,
that
which again, like that. Oh, that's a good point too, because like that just goes to show you how much Hayward doesn't care about people, because he would basically allow them to die, because they couldn't. They could have just not been there. He could have just easily shown her the body and would have been done with it. But since he wanted this dramatic sort of grief-stricken, emotional rise out of her, he did all that on purpose.
But he didn't get out of her. He was pissed when she left.
Yeah, so now we go back.
That would have been my 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. I quit, fam. This Sword stuff is not for me.
I'm going to Shield.
Somebody.
I can't do this. You don't care about me.
Is AIM still in the universe? You know what I'm saying?
Where's Nick Fury?
Hammer Industries.
Can I have Nick Fury on the phone?
Yeah, yo. Is Justin Hammer out of jail yet? Can we get him back? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, can we get Justin Hammer back? Oh my God, I want him back in the MCU so bad.
He would be like a great addition.
I love Justin Hammer and then Iron Man 2. People hate that movie, but Iron Man 2 is low key. It's low key great.
He would be like a lot of comedic relief.
Oh my God.
Like that man would just be cracking jokes
funny,
at the wrong time.
I need him back. Anyway, so we see her go out and get into her Buick. You know what I'm saying? product placement.
Yeah.
So she has a document on her seat. She drives into what we now know as Westview. So Westview was a legit town. And we see all the players, all the major players in WandaVision. We see Dottie is there. We see Herb. And Herb looks like he's down on his luck. We see what's that like? Deborah Jo Rupp's character. I forgot the old lady's name in the show.
The husband, and wife.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. We saw her. We saw her just sipping coffee outside a little coffee shop. We also see
Dottie husband.
Piano
lessons.
Yeah. He's out here being an artist, and which like everybody else is too. And like, ain't nobody getting no work, which is kind of the theme that they're trying to get you to see.
Yeah,
like,
it's like real depressed.
Like nobody's getting work. So. We also see the delivery guy from the episodes. He's actually just like a Uber Eats or a DoorDash guy.
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah, yo, I'm out here doing Uber Eats, DoorDash. You know what I'm saying, Grubhub, all at the same time.
Slice, that's the new one.
Wow, Slice sounds whack. Anyway, also was a drink company, name of a drink. Anyway, so we have all the players there. Wanda drives to the town. The town is like dilapidated, of course. After the snap, a lot of things changed. Like even when we saw New York was still a mess.
Yeah.
So imagine all these smaller towns with smaller economies.
And then one thing you notice, in Wanda's version of the town, you don't see kids. In that version, the actual version of the town, you still don't see any children.
Yeah, very interesting. So we see Wanda drive up, a lot of vacant lots, a lot of boarded up buildings, boarded up houses. She goes to the lot, and then her full grief is let out. She cries, and then what happens?
She lets it. She built. Her first cry is her house building, and then she really feels the cry. So now she has basically made the whole town into her little universe.
Yeah, and it was a cool little catch if you saw it, like when you go back to the main town and starts to spread out. On the building, when the show's in black and white, it has an ad for Lagos paper towels, like cleaning. I think it's like Lagos, it's like a detergent or something. So that was there, and then
it was the paper towels.
Paper towels, yeah. So the marquee changes as well, and there is a for the movies, and it says kidnapped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything is changing back to the 50s, and then we see like the most craziest scene with her actually basically manifesting Vision.
Yeah, like Vision is coming out of her basically.
Yeah, that was so wow how that looks. It kind of reminded me of you know what it looked like? It looked like when Peter and Ego when Ego was trying to make another version of himself.
Yeah.
Like how it was on Yellow, and he was like, it was crazy looking like that. And Guardians 2. That's what that kind of scene kind of reminded me of.
I forgot about
when he was basically making when he made an avatar of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah. So that happened, and then Agatha's like, oh, cool. Now I figure out how you did it.
And now I'm mad.
And yeah, now she's mad because one, Wanda is unaware of her power.
Yeah.
Two, because I don't know. And that's what I need to know. Why? What is her purpose?
Yeah, and I feel like, why are you mad when y'all basically have the same life? Wanda didn't have nobody to teach her. People around you will not teach you and try to kill you. So, like, y'all should be bonding instead of beefing.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's like that was the crazy part. Of course, we see Agatha with the kids roped up around their neck, and she's like, yeah, yo, you out here with this chaos magic. You are this. You was a myth. We thought, we didn't know you was even real. It was like a unicorn out here.
She's like, you are the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, so we got the first name drop of Wanda's actual comic book name.
So I was like, are you Violet Witch? Like,
I don't know, but it was funny because on the early episodes we saw how Hayward was trying to be sarcastic. Was like, oh, she doesn't have any fancy name. It's just Wanda.
Yeah.
You know, so that was kind of a quick drop to know, like, she's gonna get her name in this in this series.
So I wonder if they can see any of the shows now that Darcy's gone.
I don't know, because she's not broadcasting out anymore.
Yeah.
So
well, like last episode, she was low-key broadcasting.
I know, but I'm gonna shoot the show. The show must go on, but there was no signal out. They couldn't see into the hex anymore. Remember? Yeah. So that happened. After that, end scene. Please stand by. Post credit scene, and we have crooked Hayward. You know what I'm saying? And he basically, he's just so conniving. Yeah. And he uses,
he's like really smart, but too smart for his own good.
He said, yeah, so we got the thing back online. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, we got it online. So we go inside, we see they done connected the dots back to Vision. Humpty Dumpty him all back together again.
Yeah.
And now he looks like the pasties of pasty whiteness. And then we have the drone from the other episode, episode 5 or 6? I don't know, one of the episodes. And
I think it was.
Yeah. It got the drone to try to kill him. And then when she throws it back out there, all her energy was still in the drone. Mm-hmm. So again, Hayward was already up on game early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he uses that energy to power Vision. So now we see Vision is back. To them, is back online. We know Vision ain't gonna have probably none of his memories or anything, because the battery for Vision was basically at that point was like the Mind Stone. Mm-hmm. plus Vision. I mean plus Thor.
Yeah.
And back in again, you should have watched Age of Ultron, but
Age of Ultron. Side note, that was like a really good movie.
Yeah, people hate Age of Ultron because there was so much stuff in it, because they're trying to set up a lot of stuff for Phase 3. So a lot of people didn't like it. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Me too.
So, and now, like, if you hated it, you're gonna have to go back and rewatch it because you don't forgot all the stuff that happened.
But it's a good movie. Like, whoever produced that did really good.
Yeah, it was directed by Joss Whedon, who is been under fire past year or so.
He's racist.
Nah, he's not. He doesn't treat the women well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. His whole thing was like, women empowerment, but he was still being a jerk on set to women. Also, was he may be a little. He may have a little bit of I don't know. Allegedly, there was a lot of issues with him with some Ray Fisher on the set of Justice League. Remember Justice League? He took the movie over from Zack Snyder when he was told to leave. Zack Snyder was going through a lot of stuff at the time, and they got Josh to finish the movie out, and he actually just changed a lot of stuff, and that was the reason why we had the crappy Justice League movie. But anyway,
that movie was terrible.
Yeah, I don't feel like talking about that.
What made it even worse? The movie.
Don't even talk about it. So, getting back to this, so we got Hayward. So, Hayward basically understands, again, from the earlier episode, understands cosmic radiation, cosmic background, microwave radiation, understands infinity stones, understand that those are pure energy. So, he says, look, how about we just try to parlay this energy, put it into Vision, see if we can get it back online and get it back working.
We tried every energy under the sun when all we needed was Wanda's.
Yeah. So they knew that was going to happen, because either way, his plan was we're going to either try to contain Wanda. Mm-hmm. Either way, they're going to try to siphon her to fulfill his mission of having a sentient weapon.
Yeah.
Thanks for this episode.
I need to know his childhood.
Who hurt you?
Yeah, like, why are you like this?
Yeah, we got.
Or maybe he's just a jerk from birth.
No, I'm really thinking like whatever happened to him in that 5-year gap between Infinity War and Endgame was like very, very impactful to him.
That man was getting beat up every day, and he was like, "I need a weapon."
So he's just a whack dude.
Yeah. You need to learn how to fight.
Did you also notice in the flashback, he addresses himself as the director and not the
Yeah,
acting
yes.
director.
I was like, no,
Get out of here, fam. You ain't no
Yeah,
director.
actually, I was like, Monica need to go ahead and do what she need to do so she can become director. I was like, you need to call your Aunt Carol.
You know, they beefing somehow, some way. It's weird. They got a lot of weird vibes every time her name comes up.
She's like, don't bring her up.
We are not talking about Captain Marvel. So.
That is your Auntie Carol. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't act like that. Don't try to renege her now. So yeah, next episode is gonna be, of course, to the final boss fight. There's a couple of scenes that were in the trailers that we haven't seen yet. So
Yeah.
we're gonna, especially the one about like let's protect our town, something like that, with her and Vision looking outside the window. So that might pop up next time too. That's all I got.
Her and Vision even talking.
Hey, I guess they will sometime next episode. Hopefully the joint won't be a half hour. Whoever said that the last 2 episodes gonna be an hour long, y'all lied, y'all liars, and y'all need to be punished for lying like that.
I knew it was gonna be an hour long. I was like, that's cap.
I was hoping, and they lied.
I was like, maybe episode 9 or 10.
I hope so. Well, ain't no 10, just episode 9.
For real.
It's last episode, yeah. So hopefully,
It was weird when episodes in all odd numbers.
because they did it 1 and 2 together, so it felt like one long episode, but it's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. All we got, man. All the things, like, share, subscribe. What happens? Oh yeah, tomorrow vlog, Monday, talking about the
Married at
stupidity
First Sight.
that is Married at First Sight with Paige and Chris. I got
That's the black couple.
one of them.
The
It was a black one. There's a Puerto Rican dude,
yeah,
Spanish
but
dude.
the one that's
Yeah. I got a lot of thoughts about that nonsense.
she's so sweet and he's just the best. Y'all should let me in on this episode.
No, it's a grown folks conversation. All right, we gone. See y'all next week.
Deuces.